Welcome to Home Biz Tax Talk. My name is Lysandra Everett. I am the Home Biz Tax Lady, where I help home business owners win the tax game. Home Biz Tax Talk airs Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock-ish. And when you tune into my show, you're going to hear about topics that are important to the home business community. All right, today I want to talk about business gifts. All right. I had a client who purchased a business gift throughout the year for someone, and the gift was over $100. Okay. And she was expecting to be able to write off that entire amount as a business deduction. So I wanted to come on here and really talk about that. So the limit for business gifts is $25 per person per year. Now, business gifts are great. They're a great way to build goodwill. They're a great way to to foster relationships, to say thank you to someone who may have been instrumental in your business or gaining a new client or whatever. Okay, that's absolutely great. But when it comes down to these gifts, they're just legal limits, and that's just what it is. Now, if you're giving away, if you have, pens or stuff like that you give to clients when they come to your office or whatever, that this doesn't count. Okay. But what I'm talking about is an actual gift. Like you might buy, a bottle of wine or something, whatever is fitting for your client. But whatever you spend on that, if it's over that $25 amount, then you can only deduct up to the $25. And so you can give business gifts. You can give business gifts to clients and potential clients. But where people screw up is, they want to try to make everybody a potential client. And that isn't true. It really depends on what your business is. To give you an example, let's say that, let's say that you dig wells. I don't know why that example just popped into my head, but let's just say that you dig wells and your brother lives in an apartment. Well, you can't write off a business gift for your brother because your brother lives in an apartment. He does not own a property for you to dig wells on his property, right? So you got to think about what your business is to determine whether someone really is actually a potential client or customer or not. Okay. So yeah, business gifts, $25 per person per year, and husband and wife count as one person. So one might think, okay, well, it's $25 per person per year. I got 100, I have a spouse, a couple, I can spend $50 and write that off. No, you can only deduct $25. And this, $25 limit has been, I don't know, since I can't even tell you how long that's been in place, and it has not changed. So, even though you're not really thinking about it subconsciously, that the holidays are coming, and the holidays is one of the biggest gift giving times, whether it's, to each other, for your family and all that, but also in the business arena. But you have to be very careful about how you go and buy business gifts all willy-nilly. Okay. Like I said, it is a great way for you to build goodwill, to say thank you and all of that to clients or colleagues or something like that, but you definitely have those limits. You definitely want to make sure that you keep the proper documentation. You need to keep the receipt, who you gave it to, why you gave it to them, how much you spent. You need to keep all of that. And in your bookkeeping, y'all are going to hear me harping on this bookkeeping thing because it is so critical. Okay. So even in your bookkeeping, you might have spent, $27 on a gift, but you can only deduct 25. Okay. So even though that expense might be, $27 on your taxes, it's only going to be $25 per person per year. Okay. So this one is short and sweet and to the point. Like I said, business gifts, that's not going away, but the limits, you got to be aware of your limits so that you don't come up with a surprise, because see, this is what happens, right? Y'all know. Okay, so this is what happens. So, a lot of times when people are reviewing their finances, like, oh my gosh, I got all this profit, I need to go spend this money. There are people who really do, you know, go spend their profit so they don't have to pay taxes on it. Okay, reinvesting in your business, great. But when you're talking about going out and buying business gifts, and people do that, go out and buy business gifts. So you might spend your money, but you're not going to get that, that entire amount deducted if you spend over the $25. Okay. So I really hope this helps you out in your planning. Yes, you need to start planning, even though it is July. Y'all know holiday season really is right around the corner. So you need to start planning for that financially. If you're planning on giving business gifts during the holidays, even if you're planning on doing it throughout the year, you have to plan for that, set that aside in your finances so that you're not spending a whole lot of money that you really don't have and you will still have to pay taxes on. All right. So I really hope this helps you out. Again, thank you so much for tuning into Home Biz Tax Talk. Again, we air Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock-ish, and you can come here to get your questions answered about your home business taxes. All right. See y'all next time. Bye.